deep inside a dense forest. We can see white sparkles flashing from time to time. This is a secluded region with a great variety of animals. There are clever deer chasing and leaping, as well as squirrels busy gathering food for the winter. Yet, there's also a miraculous tree in the forest. The giant tree of life that emits a green glow is the first impression of the world for every elf, and the vast forest is the home of all elves. They live here happily and harmoniously. Avilian, the youngest daughter of the Elf Queen, was blessed by the Tree of Life since birth when a varied green leaf entered Avilian's body. This child started to exhibit her amazing talents. She perfected the bow and arrow skills that the Elf clan take pride in. Ever since she was a few years old, she has shown an exceptional natural instinct. Compared to her naive clansmen, she possesses more of the personality of abhorring evil and courage to resist. When she was very little, her mother told her that all elves are elegant and noble, like the most vivid flower in spring as they emit their most beautiful glows around the Tree of Life, which is a grace given by God. It has been this way for thousands of years. As Avilian grew up, her mother also told her many other things. Everything isn't as rosy as it seems within the Elf clan. The Tree of Life that the elves depend on is getting weaker and weaker. Due to humans cutting down trees and hunting animals, the land is gradually losing vitality. As a symbol of life on Earth, some of the leaves on the Tree of Life are starting to wither and fall. While the Tree of Life wilts, many elves are forced to go into a dormant state, leaving more vital force for the newborn elves. If this goes on, the Elf clan will eventually perish. After winning another clan competition, Avilian flies to the edge of the elf forest and gazes far into the distance. With her silver hair tied up, her pointy little elvish ears make her seem especially nifty. Her jade-like skin makes her seem especially delicate. Her flawless figure and snow-white wings show a heroic spirit. Avilian draws her longbow and shoots as far as she could. She ponders for a moment and returns home. Finally, on the day she turns 18, the grown-up Avilian bids farewell to her mother. She doesn't want to watch the Elf clan engage in an endless war with the humans. She wants to stop the war. However, no matter how good her skills may be, the Elf Queen strictly forbids Avilian to join the frontline battle because Avilian's two sisters both were killed on the battlefield. Avilian is the last heir to the elf realm. Yet one night, the willful elf princess changes into the civilian outfit she stole, removes all her noble jewelry, and tosses away her royal medals, and heads on a journey alone. Avilian encounters an unkempt swordsman when she walks out of the elf forest. After engaging in combat, they both recognize each other's strengths. Although the swordsman is wearing ragged clothes, he is the first man that Avilian has ever seen in her life, and Avilian is deeply attracted by him. She chooses to keep company with him as the two of them become bounty hunters who make a living by catching wanted criminals. Oh God, is this a joke? The noble elf princess becoming partners with a shabby rogue swordsman and taking a menial job as a bounty hunter too? But Avilian truly seems happy. During the journey, they notice the war on the Sindia continent is becoming increasingly fierce, and the raging war is spreading towards the elf forest. Out of curiosity, is Avilian developing a strong interest in swordsmanship despite her archer abilities? But what? An elf swordsman? A woman engaging in close combat? That's extremely rare, even on the entire Sindia continent, with the exception of the female warrior Santha Catch, of extraordinary power 1,000 years ago. It's been a long while since a strong female swordsman appeared on the Sindia continent. However, Avilian's willing to make the effort. Under the tutelage of the shabby swordsman, Avilian learns powerful sword skills. When her bow and arrow fails to hold the enemy back, she will draw her sword and engage in close combat. The elf princess isn't a fragile thing, but a courageous warrior instead. What will the future hold for the princess and the shabby swordsman? Everything shall be revealed inside the Sindia continent.